Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of this Pentagon Challenge. We are deeply rooted in the season in South Africa and we are fighting on multiple fronts. We've already picked up some silverware this season and we are absolutely flying in the league. Let's get into it and I will show you the competitions page as it stands. So then guys, this is the current state of affairs. As you can see, and you would have already known from last time out, we would have won the Be The Coach Challenge and we've won the MTN 8 Championship title cup, whatever that is. We've won those two things. Since you were last with us for that victory against Orlando Pirates, we won the Telkom knockout final. It's a knockout competition from all the clubs in South Africa, and we've won that. In terms of the CAF Confederations Cup, we are top of the group, played 3-1-3 plus 12 goal difference, nothing too special there. In the Nedbank Cup, we are taking on Black Leopards in the first round. It seems like they do a couple different knockout tournaments at different stages of the season. And then given the objective from the board of challenge for the Premier League title, we are currently, what's that, 9, 10, 11 points clear on top of Cape Town Spurs at the top of the league. And that is in no part down to how dominant we have been in terms of our games. So you were last here for the game against Orlando Pirates. We won that game 2-0. Absolutely positive result against them. We then beat Cape Town Spurs in the Telkom quarterfinal, Royal AM in the semi-final, and then we took on Supersport United in the final and wiped the floor with them with the 3-0 victory. In terms of the league, 4-0, 4-0, 5-0, 5-1, 2-0, 3-0, 4-2, 4-2. We're just battering teams. And then the CAF Confederations group, I'm using that as a rotation aspect at the moment because the group that we are in isn't very strong. So we're rotating, we're doing all the things we can to make sure the squad is as fresh to fight on all these fronts. In terms of the remaining fixtures, we are at the bottom of the thing now. We have just gone through the January break. We do have a game, our next game up, and the game in today's episode will be the game against Cape Town Spurs. They are the team in second in the Premier Division, and then obviously we fire through. As I said, we've got that Nedbank Cup first round knockout tie against the Black Leopards, so moving pretty nicely through things so far. Someone has asked if you could see my management stats, so that is something I will show you next. Let's load up my profile. This is how I'm looking right now. So I'll just give you an overview of things, show you my current stats. Bearing in mind, we did start with nothing. As you can see, no caps, no goals for England, 36 years of age. That is how old I will be in 2028. The reputation's actually taken a slight hit by moving across to South Africa. But yeah, doing pretty well there. In terms of our attributes, this is what we are looking like as a manager now. We've got 14s for attacking and defending. I don't personally worry about fitness or any of the goalkeeping attributes myself. Very good in terms of tactical, technical, and mental. 14, 15 in there. But it's the mentals that I'm really pleased about. Despite we've moved, this is now our third country that we've managed in. Obviously, being English as well keeps us with the full understanding of England. This is interesting. So the mentals, the adaptability is still only at a 3, which is crazy considering, as I said, we've moved around countries, different clubs, and we've been successful. Determination and player knowledge of 13, youth, youngster knowledge of 12, level of discipline, which I'm really proud of, 19, man management 16, and motivating 15. I'm hoping if we have another good season and we continue to progress the way we are, things will be going very well for us. In terms of our history, guys, let's take a look at the jobs, shall we? Jobs or notable? Let's do notable. So obviously this is the career to date. Central Espanol, we won the Segunda Division, resigned there, took over at Guarani, won the Brazilian Serie B, resigned at Guarani, hired at Santos, Sao Paulo State Championship winners, Sudamericana winners, Brazilian Serie A winners, Supercopa de Brazil, Recopa Santander Sudamericana. We've won it all, guys. We've entered the English Hall of Fame, entered the South American Hall of Fame as well, due to our work at Santos. Obviously, we retained the Serie A title, and we won the first pillar of this Pentagon Challenge in the Copa Libertadores. So we've resigned, and since we have been Kaiser Chiefs manager, we've picked up 4 trophies already. The CAF Confederations Cup, the Super Cup, the MTM8, and the Telkom Knockout. Obviously, we are gunning for that league title and we are gunning for that place in the CAF Champions League. So in terms of my career stats then, guys, since we've been at the Kaiser Chiefs, we've been here 325 days now, 46 games played, 46 games won. Yeah, not dropped any points. We just win. All we do is win. Scoring 157 goals, conceding just 20 goals in 46 games is just absolutely nuts now you come to think of it. The club goal difference, plus 137. Win percentage, obviously 100%. We've won 5 cups, no league wins, no league promotions, no league relegations. In terms of my overall career, we've now played 373 games in this save, winning a very impressive total of 269 of them. Drawing 47, losing 57. Goals for, almost, we're pushing that 1,000 mark. I'd like to think we could get near that this season. Goals against 370, goal difference is a plus 558, and a win percentage of 72%. We've won 8 cups, 6 leagues, and 2 promotions, guys. We are absolutely flying. Really, really happy with this so far. I think we've done very good. We've earned over $1 million in our career as well. Absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. I'm very happy with how this save is going, of course. So, as I said, in terms of the league table, we'll recap this super quickly. We played 14, we've won 14. We've absolutely dominated it. We've only conceded 4 goals in league competition. Cape Town Spurs are the team occupying the 2nd spot at the moment. Them and Super Sport keep switching around. But we are doing very well. We've got a nice little lead over Cape Town, and that is who we take on in today's game. We have some transfer activity to keep you guys up to date with. In terms of players out, we've had a little bit of a clear out, to be honest, and some of it wasn't because of what I wanted to do. So we lost our central attacking midfielder, Dutero. He has gone to Al Jazeera over in the United Arab Emirates. Mark Anderson, the goalkeeper. Cape Town Spurs sold their goalkeeper. They then came in to replace him with Mark Anderson. And unfortunately, our first choice goalkeeper did want to leave. So that's very disappointing for us. Thibang Sibizi, our left inverted winger. He's gone as well. He has gone, where is this club? KSA, I should probably know where this is. Come on, Steve, where's your geography? You should be better than that. They are in Saudi Arabia. They've picked him up. He's playing for them now. Wish him all the best. We got 500k for him. And then we've got another one here gone to Golden Arrows for not too much money. But those 3 transfers, central attacker midfielder, starting left winger, and starting goalkeeper, 3 subs, 3 starting players out. So what we've done, guys, we have replenished. So we brought in this guy, Alex Palmer, English guy, coming into play in goal. He's listed as a backup. That's all he wanted to be. But I think in terms of what he can offer us at this stage of his career, I think he's only on a short-term contract. We're not paying him a great deal. I like his aerial reach. He's good with both feet, which is good for a sweeper keeper. Solid enough handling one-on-ones and reflexes for this level. Decent enough positioning. I think he's okay. Solid, but not spectacular. And we've also got this guy here who probably would in turn become a very good goalkeeper for us. But he is only 17 years of age, so I don't want to blood him in just yet. And we've also brought in Tammy Abrahams, but not the one that you know who plays for Chelsea. This guy was a former Sundowns player. They sold him to AC Milan, and we've got him in on loan from AC Milan. He hasn't actually played for us yet, so today would probably be his first appearance for the club. 6 caps, 1 goal. Looks like a very strong attacking midfielder, kind of the player I want. Very good first touch, good technique, good flair as well. Hoping he can still open up defenses. So that is the transfer update. We've done a competitions update. I've shown you all about me. So let's get into this match against Cape Town Spurs in just a couple of days, guys. I'll be back in a sec. So then, guys, here we are. We have advanced to the game day. We are taking on Cape Town Spurs. It is first versus second in the league. Obviously, SuperSport United could take that second spot if they beat Royal AM, and Cape Town Spurs fail to get all 3 points against us. This is the team for the game. So Alex Palmer does come in goal. We've got Maya Johannes, bad boy, Notust. Abraham's coming in as the deep line playmaker for this game, alongside Fali, Kutlang, Undo, Kamaldo, and then Miller. We're very balanced now. We've not really got standout players. I've just noticed Miller is wanted by Supersport United. Please leave my players alone. Hopefully we can have a good show, and we should be very dominant in the middle of the park with Abrahams and Fally in those central midfield spots. We will continue. We've got to give numbers to these two, number 1 and number 13. It's good to see the goalkeeper with the number 1 jersey. Obviously now we've moved our goalkeeper on. We are actually playing against him. So Mark Anderson is in goal here for Cape Town Spurs. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on, because he's had a very good run of not conceding many goals this season. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on. We are favourites for a reason. Go out there and prove them why. We're doing pretty well. Cape Town Spurs, a couple draws in there. Looking pretty solid themselves this season. Obviously, we are looking pretty good ourselves. We will kick off the game, skip that, and we are underway in today's game against the Cape Town Spurs. Obviously, we could extend the lead in the division, and that would be nice. I'd like to sort of get even more of a commanding lead on this division. We've been doing very well so far. I've noticed Anderson's already up to a 7 for Cape Town. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target. None that we've been shown, though. Anderson with the ball in his hands then for the Spurs. Kicks it long. Good distribution from him. Straight into one of their players. Into our penalty area they go. Has a shot. And Palmer, with his first opportunity to show why we've brought him in, makes a good save there. Corner for us at the other end. 26 minutes in. We are good off set pieces. But bad boy heads that one just over the crossbar. Anderson living another day in goal there. 6 shots for us, 4 on target. We've got 64% of the possession. I think we are definitely the better side. It's no surprise. We've had a lot of money to spend. It kind of feels like we've almost bought the league, to be perfectly honest. We've just managed another shot just before half-time there. But we go into the half-time mark at 0-0. Some of the midfield not actually winning the battle like I thought they would. Also, the attacking midfielders not really doing the job there. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with what I've seen in the first half. We've had a lot of opportunities. I haven't actually tested Anderson in that Cape Town Spurs goal. Free kick for us here. Miller to take. We've seen him score these before. Hits that one against the crossbar, and the Spurs get that one clear. Early warning signs maybe that Miller's fancying it a little bit today. Free kick for the Spurs though. Here it comes. Delivered into our penalty area. Bad boy gets that one clear. Here comes Abrahams on his debut for us. He's going to probably get into the penalty area here. Goes for the pass into Miller. Oh, that is what we love to see from our team there. Abrahams feeding it into Miller, and the centre forward making no chances about that. Absolutely blasting that one past Anderson, and that's what you get for leaving as goalkeeper. Lovely pass from Abrahams there. Absolutely shredded the defence, gave him the opportunity to put it in from the edge of the area, and Miller does what Miller does best, which is put the ball in the back of the net. So 60 minutes gone. We do extend our lead at the top of the division. As things stand, we're playing quite nicely then. Ball out to the right-hand side is intercepted into the middle of the park. Ooh, counter-attack opportunity here for Cape Town Spurs. They hold us off once. Ball over the top. And that is a great save from Palmer. That is a great save. I'm so glad that he is making saves for us like that. And that is the main reason we brought him in. We needed a decent enough shot stopper. I'd like to think in this instance we would outscore a majority of teams. But in games like this is where we need a good shot stopper. The opposition will get opportunities. So it is vitally important that we do have someone who can keep the ball out of the back of the net. 72 minutes in, we're going to make some subs here. Abrahams hasn't actually played a great deal of football, so we will make the change there. I'm going to bring on Stefano as well in that central attacking midfield spot. And Dewey's actually playing very, very well for us. He looks like a very good player that we brought in from Tux FC in the summer. And that is where I'm going to leave things, I think, maybe. Yeah, let's just leave it with those 2 changes. I'd like to think they're bringing on the players like Stefano and the guy who scores long-range bangers all the time would be the right options here. Ball out to their right-hand side. That's a great goal kick from Anderson. I do genuinely miss that. We intercept that one nicely, though. Counter-attack opportunity for us then. Run into the left. He's got options to the left. He goes on his own into Miller. Miller's into the penalty area. Miller scores again. 21st goal of the season for him. That should basically wrap up this game. two quite instinctive counter-attacks from us there. It's very unlike us to actually be counter-attacking, but that is a great little amazing run here. Again, Miller leaves his defenders for dead and beats Anderson at his near post. He will be disappointed with that, but we are not. That is a great, great finish. Couple minutes of this one to go. 12 minutes to be precise, or 11 and a half. We get another opportunity. Moving the ball down the right-hand side into the penalty area then. Cross comes over. And that should really have been 3. We should have really got the job done there. Game, set, and match and made that one 3-0. But we continue our impressive run. Goal difference of plus 42 as things stand. And we're not going to take Tommy Bad Boy off, despite him being 1 yellow card away from a suspension. We get the job done, guys. We are absolutely flying. Let's turn this back to the formations. They played a 4-2-3-1 as well, but we were better all across the park. Palmer doing very, very well for us. On his debut, wasn't necessarily overly impressed with Tammy Abrahams, but I think he could grow and be a good player for us once he gets that match fitness. I'm not going to judge him just off of one appearance. And Miller coming up trumps with the 2 goals inside that second half. So we go into the dressing room and say that it's a very good win for us, as you would expect. Massive 2-0 win away at the team that were in second. So we are now currently 13 points clear at the top of the South African Premier Division, which is absolutely fantastic. Abrahams makes his debut. We receive 167k for achieving first place in the second period. The board are very pleased that they're on course to win the Premiership. I'm very happy that the team is currently undefeated and hope this continues. Yeah, you and me both, guys. You and me both. Okay, so we were superb in front of goal last time. Well done. We move forward. And let's jump into the schedule and I can see where I can bring you guys back. You've already seen us take on Orlando Pirates, so let's bring you guys back for the game against Sundowns. Obviously, our CAF games would be done by then. We would have probably played a few more in the Nedbank first round knockout, or the Nedbank Cup, sorry. So I think the Sundowns would be a good one for you guys to see as we move into the final stages of the season. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. We are loving life in South Africa, and I like to think that you guys are enjoying these episodes as well, seeing us absolutely dominate competition left, right, and centre. So if you are new around here, please do drop a subscription onto the channel. It really does make a big difference to me getting my content out there to as many new people as humanly possible. But I'll be back for another episode of this series on Friday at 5 PM. So hopefully I'll catch you guys there.